Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Story Time. I want to introduce you to some guests that I have with me today. I'm actually over at my mom's house. If you're in my class, you know my mom is named Mary Lee. She comes to visit us sometimes in our class. Or if you're not in my class, you might just know her from knowing me. And she has 3 dogs, and they're going to be with me today. So I wanted to introduce you. This one, Geisha. That one's name is Geisha. Everybody say, hi, Geisha. Looks like she's licking the floor. There must be something good on the floor. Good tasting. And back here, I've got Candy. Hi, Candy. Oh, she's turning around to say hi. And over there is Gunther. Hi, Gunther. They're all just being kind of a little bit shy right now. But they'll be with me here, and they might even bark if something exciting happens. So today's book is called My Granny Went to Market, and it says A Round the World Counting Rhyme. This is written by Stella Blackstone and Christopher Core. I think Stella wrote the words and maybe Christopher did the pictures, but I might have that mixed up. Here's the book. This book, I love it. I've had it for many years. It is published by a company called Barefoot Books. And I love Barefoot Books Company because they make such interesting books. They work with authors and illustrators to make such interesting books that are really colorful. And they also often teach about different parts of the world in their books, or different kinds of people, or different ways of living, or that kind of thing. And I think that's so important to learn about other parts of the world and how they do things in other places. Because it's kind of fun to find out about that, and it's important to know. So this one actually does teach, it says, a round the world counting rhyme. So that tells me we're going to do some counting, and there's going to be some rhyming words. So whenever you hear a rhyming word, you know what you're going to do? Just like in class, if you're in my class, you're going to give me a thumbs up. And we'll see if we can figure out those rhymes together. And then I might need you to help me count too. All right, what do I notice about the cover before I open it up? I see some people with some different things that they're holding. This looks like maybe like a carpet. It looks like they're at a market now that I'm reading the title again. My granny went to market. They're buying things at the market. Maybe this is an outdoor market. Look at this man. He's got a big hat with maybe, are those oranges? How does he do that? And this man is carrying a pitcher of some sort of, maybe some sort of drink. And this woman is holding some very delicious looking fruits. There's even things happening in the background too. This looks great. Okay, my granny went to market to buy a flying carpet. My granny went to market to buy a flying carpet. Do you hear that first rhyme with me? Market and carpet. They do rhyme. Did you ever know there was such a thing as a flying carpet? Do you think that's real? She bought the flying carpet from a man in Istanbul. That's in a country called Turkey. Istanbul. It was trimmed with yellow tassels and made of knotted wool. I think I heard another rhyme in there. Did you hear it? Istanbul and wool. They have the same ending sound, which means it's a rhyme. Oh, there she is on her flying carpet. Oh my goodness, flying around the world. Next, she went to Thailand and flew down from the sky to buy herself 2 temple cats, Puyin and Puchai. Sky, Puchai? Now I have to admit, I don't know if in the Thai language it is pronounced Puchai or Pukai. CH in our language usually makes it chai, but I'm not sure. sky, Puchai. Ooh, there's a little asterisk here, which means look down below. Puyin means little girl. Puchai means little boy. Where's her two? Oh, there's the two temple cats. All right. Then she headed westward to the land of Mexico. She bought 3 fierce and funny masks, 1 pink, 1 blue, 1 yellow. Did you hear the rhyme in that? Then she headed westward to the land of Mexico. She bought 3 fierce and funny masks, 1 pink, 1 blue, 1 yellow. There they are. Mexico and yellow. Oh, there's the rhyme. That was a tricky one. The flying carpet seemed to know exactly where to take her. They went to China next to buy 4 lanterns made of paper. Let's count them. 2, 3, 4. Paper. Did you hear it? You heard it. Take her paper. And I see an asterisk right there that says, look below. Let's see. The symbol of the lanterns means double happiness. Double happiness. Ooh, I like that. The symbol on the lanterns. Oh, this symbol right here means double happiness. Good idea. To Switzerland, cried Granny. As the carpet turned around, she bought 5 cowbells there that made a funny clanking sound. Around and sound. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 1 on the cow, 5. In Switzerland, You know, I have to admit, I have been to Switzerland just for a tiny little bit. I was actually traveling to a different country, but while I was traveling, we went on a train and we went up in the mountains. And while we were in the mountains, they said, actually, right now, we're in Switzerland, because we were going through part of Switzerland and part of the mountains, just like these ones. Where's she going next? Now Africa, sang Granny. We must wake the morning sun. So they spiraled south to Kenya, where she bought 6 booming drums. Sun drums. There's that rhyme. I love the illustrations in this book. They're so detailed. 6 booming drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, they traveled northward past the homes of mountain trolls to stop a while in Russia for 7 nesting dolls. Now that one's kind of funny because dolls and trolls each have the O-L-L-S ending, dolls and trolls. But listen when I say trolls and dolls. Is that an actual rhyme? I hear the O saying its name in this word, trolls, and dolls, it's going ah, it's making that short sound. The dogs are listening too. Gunther, we start barking now. We're reading a story. Australia. Oh, those doggies are excited by something they see outside. Gunther, it's gonna be okay. It's just the neighbors out there. They're just outside. Oh my goodness. All right. Gunther loves to let people know when there's other animals nearby or when there's people nearby. So right across the street, there's some people getting into a car and he just thinks like he needs to let everybody know. Isn't that kind of funny? Oh my goodness. Okay, back to the story and no more barking, mister. Australia, Granny ordered. Take me down to Alice Springs. I want 8 buzzing boomerangs that fly back without wings. Springs and wings. Boomerang, in case you don't know, looks a little bit like that. It kind of reminds me of a banana, since this one's yellow, I think. But a boomerang is not something you eat. A boomerang is kind of like a frisbee that you might throw in the air. And it kind of makes a funny way. It goes in the air and it goes away from you, and then maybe it comes back to you. So you might want to try that out sometime if you ever get your hands on a boomerang. 8 boomerangs, is that what we're on? 8 buzzing boomerangs. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 people, and they're including her. They're each holding 2 boomerangs, so that makes 8 in all. We could make some good number sentences out of these, couldn't we? Yeah. Then Granny sighed. I've bought so much, but nothing Japanese. In Tokyo, she found 9 kites that fluttered in the breeze. Japanese and breeze. Oh, I like all these kites. Let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's this cute little cat down here. That's not a kite, but I just like that cat. All right, let's see what's next. I think we're on number 10. But best of all, she met me in the mountains of Peru, where she gave me 10 black llamas and a magic carpet too. This is my favorite page for 2 reasons. One reason is I love llamas. The second reason is I went to the mountains of Peru last year. Just like I got to be in the mountains of Switzerland one year. Oh, that was a long time ago. But just last summer, I got to go to the mountains of Peru, and I got to walk around in the mountains. And I don't know if I saw any llamas. I'll have to look back at my pictures. I took lots of pictures. But I saw some other animals. I saw some chickens, and I think some goats. Yeah, and a few dogs too, because I went to a place in the mountains where they had a pet dog. So she gave the 10 black llamas, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Says, but best of all, she met me in the mountains of Peru, where she gave me 10 black llamas and the magic carpet too. Look at all those things on the magic carpet. I know I read that part already, but I just wanted to read it again. Sometimes some pages are so good in a book, you just got to read them again. And I flew away to, and it does not say. I think the author and illustrator want us to use our imagination. Where do you think the person, the narrator of this story? I think it's the granny's grandchild, because it says my granny. Where do you think they went? I'm not quite sure. A place that has mountains and has water. That's something we know for sure. But look over here, I like this page. It reminds us all the things we saw on all the different pages. 1 carpet, 2 temple cats, 3 fierce and funny masks. 1, 2, 3. 4 lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 cowbells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nesting dolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have you ever seen nesting dolls before? They're little wooden dolls. They all fit inside each other. So some of them are smaller and some of them are bigger. 8 boomerangs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 kites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10 llamas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of things to be carrying home on one magic carpet. How does she get them all on there? All right, and at the end, there's some beautiful pictures at the back with some words from the author and the illustrator and the publishers. There goes Granny. And the back side of the book looks like this. I hope you enjoyed reading this story with me today. Maybe if you feel creative enough, you could create your own counting book. Did you notice on each page there was a number? It went from 1 to 10 in order, and then it had a special picture that went with that number. Like, let's see, northward. Ooh, the mountain trolls and the nesting dolls. So on this page, there was lots of details that had to do with the, how many? 7 nesting dolls. You could do that too. You could create a book that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on all the pages, one number on each page, and one thing on the number 1 page, and 2 things on the number 2 page, and the 3 things on the 3rd page, and on and on. You could do that. I challenge you to go try that today. Okay.